In January of this year, I announced that the Cook County State's Attorney's Office would be pursuing conviction relief for low-level, nonviolent cannabis offenses. In the months that followed, my office worked closely with legislators to ensure that the new law included the most broad and equitable conviction relief possible. And moments ago, we saw our work come to life when I filed the first motions to vacate these convictions in Cook County. Public policy impacts people, and today we saw it happen. These convictions consist of standalone misdemeanor convictions, the lowest level of cannabis offenses. As a reminder, these are the cases of possessions of less than 30 grams or less and where there was no violent offense involved. As a prosecutor who's previously prosecuted these cases, we must own our role in the harm that we have caused, and particularly to communities of color. And we must actively work to play our part in reversing those harms. Clearing those records is not only a critical part of righting the wrongs of the failed war on drugs, and what you heard today in the listing of those names are the casualties of that war. But it also must be an intentional step to give people the chance to move forward, which benefits all of our communities.
A criminal record carries with it more than stigma. It prevents people from being considered for job opportunities, for getting a loan or a mortgage, from renting an apartment, from applying for financial aid for college, from getting a professional license, and more. In sum, it can crush a person's ability to live a full and dignified life. Statewide, hundreds of thousands of Illinoisans are held back by their low-level cannabis-related records, a burden disproportionately shouldered by communities of color. And hundreds of thousands of others have had to watch their friends and their loved ones struggle because of an arrest or a conviction that they got for something that will be legal starting on January 1st. This is to say nothing of the fact that arrest rates and prosecution have never reflected consumption rates across racial lines. We will never be able to fully remedy the depth of the unfairness and the damage that it's visited upon so many families. But we can govern our state with the courage to admit the mistakes of our past and the decency to correct the record and set a better path forward.